Good morning, friends. It is show day, except show day doesn't happen until 4 p.m. so it's gonna be a long day. Like lots of like sitting around and waiting, which is annoying, but whatever. Let's see what we look like. I already looked in the mirror. And
why do you do it?
when you wake up in the morning of show day and your waist is like about to disappear. I love it. This is why I don't understand why we're competing at 4. My waist isn't gonna be this small at 4. Well, no, we'll see.
If I told you, you'd probably throw up right here.
And don't tell me.
Well, then teach me something.
Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go get coffee now and then eat some breakfast.
I'm not listening.
And after the dance.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Alright, quick face geek update.
6 and they'll mail me a check. In fact, we should call your mom and we can all go down together. No, it's okay. I'm supposed to be home anyway. No.
There you go.
50-50.
This movie, I don't even know what I'm watching. Hey, I'm gonna be kind of in my hotel room most of the day until 4 o'clock. Well, it's at 4. I'll probably head over there around 2 or so. I gotta check my tan out, see if it needs to be fixed. But most of the day, I'm just gonna be relaxing, eating here. So here I have Icon Meals chicken that I brought with me, and I'm going to do 2 ounces of that. We lowered protein on show day. Normally I eat usually like 4 ounces of chicken, and that is 2 ounces of chicken. I weigh that on my little tiny scale. This portable scale here is kind of dirty now, but I gotta clean it. That I got on Amazon for like $6. It comes in handy. I take it everywhere I go. So, chicken breast. And then for breakfast, I'm going to have myself, and I showed you guys this yesterday, this is baby food, basically. Baby food is the best. It's low carb, it's high volume, and it's basically just rice. And because it's for babies, it's like so easy to digest. So it like sits so well with my stomach, and you get a lot. So like, 1/4 cup is 16 grams, and that is only 13 grams of carbs. So I get to have 2 servings, which is a lot. Boom. That's like almost a full cup there. And then I'm gonna put some roasted cinnamon on that. You could heat it up in the microwave for like 30 seconds or something, and I might do that. Yesterday I ate it cold, and I just pour like a little bit of water in there. You just pour as much water as you want to make it like the consistency that you want. It's like a pasty kind of thing. I think that when I get home, I'm gonna mix this up with like protein powder and stevia and stuff and make like a protein paste and put it on top of rice cakes, because that sounds really good. I'm just saying. Yes. I'm gonna put some of these caramel stevia drops into it for some flavor. Whoever thought eating on show day would be so boring, right? Or not boring. This is exciting, guys. So basically on show day, you don't really eat vegetables. Because of the fiber and stuff in them, they can make you bloated. So we just stay away from vegetables for like the last couple days. Like I haven't had shredded lettuce since I had it Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning. And then no veggies at all yesterday. Just keeping it plain Jane, just carbs and protein basically. Stuff, you have to get it from the bottom. So it's like this like crazy paste thing. And I might add some more water and then microwave. I haven't microwaved it yet. I hope these cups are microwavable. Find out. We will find out. It might just melt in the microwave. I'm only gonna put it in there for like 30 seconds. I've also got my coffee that I got this morning. They have okay coffee. It's not like the best. Yeah. Alright, so that is breakfast. I microwaved it a bit. It's just slightly warm. And some chicken. I don't get peanut butter with this meal, but that would be for the next time. Show you meal number 2 later. Alright guys, so I'm currently, tomorrow morning my flight literally departs. Like, the plane takes off at 5:30. And then tonight, our finals isn't until 8, so I won't get back till late. And I'll just want to sleep. I'm definitely not doing cardio tomorrow morning, obviously, because that's not a thing. So I'm prepping my meals for tomorrow, because I get home around 11 and then I have to go straight to work. So I made sure and brought enough food to where I can just like take it all to work. So yesterday I went in and I bought some shredded lettuce. I bought some broccoli and I just steamed it in the microwave. So I'm gonna put those meals together so that they're ready tomorrow for my day, because you know what? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, it's post-show. They just don't even plan on it. They don't. I get right back on it. You can't. It depends what your goals are afterwards. So if you don't have show goals, you still need to get right back on your plan and reverse diet. You know, have your day, your 24 hours to eat some treats and whatever, but then you need to get back in there and reverse diet, because if not, you're going to gain a lot of fat back really fast. Your body is fat deprived, and as soon as you start feeding it, the first thing it's going to do is take all of that food and store it as fat because you've been deprived. So I like to just get right back on my plan, and I'll slowly add in more carbs. I'll decrease cardio by 15 to 20 minutes a week, just until like I kind of balance out. I'm not really sure what I'm doing after my show, but I am going to Vegas on Thursday, and I don't want to be like bloated and nasty. So I'm going to get back on my plan, add in a few extra carbs, little things here and there, so that way I can have my, I'm saving all of my cheats for Vegas. It's only 2 days, like barely even 2 days, but still. So shredded lettuce, we've got shredded lettuce, I've got some steamed broccoli, and then I've got some chicken from Icon Meals that I'm going to put together. This is my first meal, and then I'm using my leftover Icon Meal containers for the rest of the meals. So yeah, put that stuff together and get ready for tomorrow. It's about 11 a.m. I've only had the one meal so far. Since my show, since we don't go on stage until 4 p.m, it's so weird. I've decided, I talked to my coach about it, and we're gonna drop like the proteins from some of my meals, because I feel like I always look really, really good in the morning. Like, my waist is still super tiny, and so I'm trying to spread out my meals as far as possible so that I don't get full and bloated. Like, sometimes I get bloated at the very bottom of my stomach. So deleting the chicken, and then just kind of, I'm gonna try to wait like 4 hours between each meal. I'm pretty hungry. I've got 49 minutes left to eat, so trying to distract myself by doing these other things, so yeah. Alright, so I've got 3 meals prepped for tomorrow. I've got shredded lettuce, a little bit of broccoli, chicken, and then I bought some paste picante sauce just to put on there, and I did basically the same meals. This one's got a tiny bit of shredded lettuce, broccoli, chicken, and paste picante. This one is just broccoli, paste picante, and chicken, and those are my 3 meals for tomorrow. And then for breakfast, I already have in my Fitmark bag here, I portioned out some in this Ziploc oats, so that's what I'll be having for breakfast. And then there's a sample packet of, I think, Quest Nutrition Whey in there, so that's what I'll be having for breakfast. So we're good for tomorrow. Okay guys, it's 11:30, I'm famished. I can't wait any longer, so I'm gonna eat my next meal, which I'm deleting the protein from. I was gonna have chicken, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the baby cereal, which has been sitting really well with my stomach. And for this meal, I also get fats. I'm a bag of fats. I bought peanut butter, but I feel like, just in case I needed more, but TSA always checks my shit, man. What, is it this honey? So this is the honey that I'm gonna be using to load with. It's actually like a spun, it's called spun honey. I hate honey. I think it's so gross. But this is like creamy, like peanut buttery texture, and it's actually pretty good. They put cinnamon in it. So that's what I'm gonna be loading with later on today, but classic peanut butter. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go with almond butter because that's what I've been doing, and I feel like maybe almond butter might be better on my stomach, maybe less bloating. I've been kind of trial and erroring this. So this is actually 2 servings, so I'm only gonna squeeze out half of it. A serving is gonna be 16 grams. But first I need to make my baby cereal. Let me make my baby food first. I'm telling you, this is like a really boring video because I'm just gonna do the same stuff all the time. Hopefully I can remember to vlog some of it while I'm backstage, because that's where I always get weird. I'm like in the zone, like I just can't quite concentrate on everything. There we go. 1 serving of the baby cereal. I'm basically gonna eat a whole box while I'm here. Some cinnamon. Cinnamon water. A little bit of caramel stevia. Yes, I know. I still have some stevia in moderation, guys, on show day. I've cut it out, and I've cut out stevia all like 100%, and then I've not cut it out before, and I didn't really see a difference. Like, I've been super shreds-y before. You'd think like that, like you would notice a difference, and I didn't. So why suffer? Splenda, things like that, yeah, probably. Here's my delicious paste. It's so good, like I can't even tell you how good it is. I kinda might cry. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, some peanut butter, and then I'm gonna do my makeup. Take my time, because it's got like 4 hours before stage time. It's a lot of waiting, a lot of nothingness. Maybe I'll talk to you guys in a little bit about what's been on my mind today. What's been on my mind. All right, guys, before the makeup, I'm gonna transform here in front of your eyes. You see it? You see it? All right. So that's gonna conclude this video for my how-to competition makeup. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I make up words for shit. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just like keep blending until it looks good, right? Alright, I am off to, man, my throat is like so congested. I'm off to finals, not finals. It feels like finals because it's 4 o'clock, or almost 4, it's, I don't know, it's like 2:30 or something. We're going at 4, so I will see you guys there. We'll see if I vlog this time. I don't know. I just get weird about vlogging in public, and then like, I get weird when I'm about to compete. I gotta get in the zone, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Back from prejudging, and I'm slightly, I would say, embarrassed because I almost passed out on stage. Like, and I kind of saw it coming when I was pumping up and stuff. I started to get like really lightheaded and my head was hurting, and I tried salt and honey and stuff, and I had some gummy bears, and then like I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I was really nauseous, and I like ran to the bathroom a few times, and it just took like forever to get on stage. And then thought I was feeling better. I was still drinking water and everything, and man, when I got up there, like it was just so hot with the lights, and like I was really trying to not have to like make a thing of it. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna either fucking collapse on stage, or I gotta get off and like breathe for a second. And sure enough, my old coach Dan was actually standing on the side, and I was like, some water, because I felt like shit. And literally drinking water on the lineup. Okay, hold on. Alright, so I don't even know where I left off that. But either way, I lined up, got on stage. Once I was up there, I was like, oh shit. This is gonna take a long time, and I'm not gonna survive. I could barely pose, and I was trying really, really hard just to like feel good, you know? And that didn't happen. I don't even know, I did my individuals, it was fine, it wasn't great. You know, fake it as much as you can. But I got to the point where I was like, I couldn't breathe, and I had just black dots everywhere, and I was shaking, was like hyperventilating and sweating. I was sweating so much, and someone noticed on the side there, and they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, like, no, I'm not okay." And they're like, come down, and whatever. The paramedic guy, they had like a paramedic guy on site, and he's like straight up like a bodybuilder dude. Like, you would never guess he was a paramedic. Then he's like, your blood pressure is really low. I'm like, my blood pressure is like 88/50 on a regular, so that's normal. And he's like, your heart rate is really fast though. And I was like, yeah, man, like I can't even fucking breathe. Like, I felt like my heart was gonna explode. I felt like I was gonna throw up, and all of that at the same time. Anyway, I was dehydrated, which is kind of crazy because I was still drinking water. But here's what I think I did differently, and this is, I've competed 20-something times, like so many times, and this has never happened to me. Not even close. But I think that because it was a later show, I kind of tried to space my meals out a little bit more. Usually I eat a decent sized meal in the morning, and then like kind of carb load in the morning, and then go on stage. I didn't really do that. I had like 3 meals, and they were smaller meals, and I spaced them out. So I think that kind of had something to do with the way I felt on stage. And yeah. So basically, when you deplete water, you have to be careful that your sodium levels don't drop. Because if they do, that's how you get sick, which is what happened to me. I tried to eat salt and stuff, but it just didn't, I did it too late, I guess. And so, whatever. Finals are in 45 minutes. I'm going to head back over there and get it done. I did just eat. I actually ordered myself fries and some chicken breast because I just needed, I really didn't even want to eat. My stomach has been, and I'm also like really congested. I'm kind of sick, so all of this I think is like played into it, so I don't know. I'm just really embarrassed. I cried too. Totally cried, but whatever. It was embarrassing. It happened. Game over. We move on. Yeah. What's up, guys? So I'm obviously back home. It is, what day is it, Allie? It's Wednesday now. Tomorrow me and Ashton go to Vegas. And as I was editing these like videos from, oh, sit down, Allie, sit my way. From my show day and stuff like that. So the day before, you know, I was watching these videos and I was trying to figure out kind of like what happened to me on stage, why I do everything the same every single time, you know, why this time I got sick on stage and I just felt like crap. And I mean, really and truly, when I was watching the videos, I was like, man, I was really kind of sick the whole time, and I like didn't even really pay attention to that, you know. I wasn't 100%. I kind of have had like sinuses and just like basically been living with a headache for a week, and I get really, when my head hurts, I get like motion sickness and like imbalances and stuff like that, and it makes me really dizzy really easily. So I think, you know, I just wasn't at my 100%, and it sucks, you know. I didn't really realize it, you know, and I probably should have paid more attention to my body, and, you know, it's the first time for everything, you know. I've seen that happen to a lot of people on stage, you know, usually like backstage and stuff, but it's obviously never happened to me. And, you know, I competed like more than 20 times. I should probably count, but for sure, like, I don't know, like 21, 22 times, something like that. And, you know, you just move on, you move forward. There's no reason to, I just feel kind of like I let people down, my coach and stuff, you know, I worked so hard and I made so much progress in 2 weeks. And sure, like, I obviously wasn't going to win or anything like that. You know, those girls absolutely looked amazing. But, you know, when you work so hard and then kind of like bomb it at the end and there's nothing that you can really do, it sucks. But you can't focus on the negative. You have to move past it. You have to learn from your mistakes and assess it and then just move forward, you know? Focusing on the bad isn't going to turn the situation around, isn't going to take you back to that moment and, you know, make you be able to fix it, you know? You just say, okay, that's what happened. Great, we move on. You know, we've had some other, my hair. We've had a lot of other things going on with us in our personal lives that I don't really talk about on here, and it's kind of the same thing. You just, there's no reason to hold yourself back over something like that, you know, especially competing isn't everything. You know, I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And it was kind of boring and like, but that's, like, if you watch this video and you think, wow, that looks really boring, like really boring, just know that that is what, like, show day and the day, like that whole show weekend, that's what that is. So be prepared. It's slow paced, especially if you're traveling and you're by yourself. That's the way it is. So yeah, there it is. My life, raw and unedited. I didn't really want to cut out, I kind of wanted to cut out some clips, and then after I thought about it, I was like, well, I was kind of like speaking in the moment, so I'm just gonna leave it all in. So thumbs up if y'all enjoyed it. Comment below if you have any questions over it, anything you want to say at all. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. I've got some good stuff planned for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.